Good afternoon, everyone. It is so wonderful to see so many people here for this wonderful day where we're going to turn on the splash pad for the first time. So on behalf of the city of Faribault, I just wanted to welcome everybody. And today is really about partnerships, and what you see behind us did not happen one person or one organization. It was a group of people and passion and community engagement that brought this place to fruition. So I just wanted to take a second. We're going to have a series of people talking today and congratulating this really hard effort that people have put forward. And I'd like to introduce our city administrator, Jessica Kinzer, and her leadership and stewardship has really brought us to this point. So here is Jessica.
Thank you, Rochelle, and thank you everybody for coming out today. This is great to see such a good crowd here on what's maybe not the best day to turn on water for a summer and warm season type of thing. But I'm very happy that you're here today to talk about this wonderful space that's in addition to the building here at Viaduct Park to make this a year-round facility. Water is necessary for our survival, and here today with the splash pad, water is something that can unite us. Whether you say water or agua or billo, you can come to Viaduct Park and be connected with the beautiful limestone bluffs to the east surrounding the Straight River. You can be connected to nature, and you can be connected to the community around you. The thing that I need to really say next is a big thank you to two very important people who have brought this piece of the project to fruition through some times that have not been the easiest. Whether it was the Minnesota pool code changing mid-construction really, not even mid-design, and causing some last-minute plumbing changes, whether it was the early change in weather in 2025, as well as then, wondering, are we going to get all the concrete and everything in, and a number of other issues that are so small and probably aren't even remembered as much today that you didn't get to see, but were happening behind the scenes. And without the leadership of Engineering Services Director Mark Duchesne and Parks and Recreation Director Rochelle Anderholm-Harsh, who have been an awesome team throughout this part of the project and getting the building open back in the fall too. I'm not sure that we would be here today on this sunny but blustery day to be able to do this and to make sure that everything's going to be in place for the community for a wonderful kickoff ahead of this holiday weekend. And so ultimately, Rochelle and Mark handled anything that was thrown their way with a lot of thoughtfulness and with grace and transition to handle the moment. And I just really want to say thank you to both of them for the work that they have done over this time, knowing that there's still a lot more work to do, but Rochelle's going to tell us more about that later. So I just want to again say thank you for being here as we turn on the water, the agua, the billo, and connect as a community. And I hope that you find the community connections here that we have designed and intended for you to find. So thank you.
Thank you, Jessica. All right, it is my pleasure to introduce somebody who's going to speak next, who frequently texted me as he was driving over the viaduct, checking on the progress of this project. And I have to say that his passion and leadership and just his knowledge about this project has really been something I've appreciated, and I genuinely want to thank Mayor Spooner. And I'm going to invite him up to say a few words, so hands together for Mayor Spooner.
I truly think she regrets the day she gave me her cell phone number. So she's been on the hotline ever since then. So first of all, I'd like to introduce a few people that are here tonight. Former Mayor Chuck Ackman. Thank you. County Commissioner Steve Underdahl, former City Council person. Keith Allen, State Representative. Former Mayor Kevin Barachin. And the guy who really started this all, Paul Bonansky, right back here. Without his leadership years ago, this is how we got started. Thank you, Paul. Anyone else I forgot? City Council people, I see Royal. I don't know if I see anybody else. Just to kick off, and this is kind of a rehash of when we dedicated this a few months back, but This Viaduct Park has been a goal of this city since 2015 at the start of the Vision 2040. It represents the fact that the city is committed to investing in the infrastructure to improve the quality of life for all the citizens. Today we basically complete Phase 1 of Viaduct Park. Opening of the building last fall and now starting the splash pad, we're halfway there. And hopefully by next winter we will be finishing Phase 2 right back there with the ice skating portion of this project. I would also like to thank all the businesses and individuals who have greatly donated to help this park become a reality. It proves that government and the public can work together to make our city a greater place to live. And I don't want to step on her. There she is. I don't want to step on Laura's part, but just thanking all the people that have donated throughout this process has just been wonderful. So at this time, I would like to turn it over to Laura Bach from the Faribault Foundation to thank her for all of her work.
Thank you. Thanks, Tom. Good afternoon, everyone. It's wonderful to be back at Viaduct Park, and this time with a very special reason to celebrate. Last fall, we gathered to open this incredible space, and today we're here to celebrate something that will bring a whole new level of joy and energy to the park, this splash pad. On behalf of the Faribault Foundation, we are grateful to the Rotary Club of Faribault for their generous support for the splash pad. Your contribution reflects a deep commitment to the community, and it will be felt in every laugh, every splash, and every memory made right here. This addition is more than just a place to cool off on a hot day. It's a space where kids will play freely, families will gather, and simple moments will turn into lasting memories. It's exactly the kind of environment that strengthens our community, not just physically, but socially and emotionally. And while today we celebrate the splash pad, it's also important to recognize the many people who have helped bring Viaduct Park to life. Because of the generosity of donors, businesses, and community members, we now have raised nearly $500,000 towards this project. That number represents more than just dollars. It represents belief. Belief in Faribault, belief in shared spaces, and belief that we can belief in what we can accomplish together. To everyone who's contributed, whether to the splash pad, the park itself, or the vision as a whole, thank you. You've helped create something that will serve this community for generations. When you look around the park, you can see the commitment to Faribault that local businesses and community members have displayed. Crooked Pint, RJR Faribault Insurance, Genio, who I made the unfortunate mistake of thanking last fall for the concession stand, so apologies to them. Make sure to thank a Genio employee if you see them for their contribution. Reliance Bank, Faribault Plumbing and Heating, Faribault Mill, Faribault Charitable Gambling Committee, and the State Bank of Faribault. The Rotary Club of Faribault and the Xcel Energy Foundation for what is soon to be a lush green space and all of the park's young new plants and trees. That out there is funded in part by them. Support for shade features from Dr. Richard Houston and his wife Nancy, Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, and Southern Heights Dental Group. Picnic tables are all spoken for, but that's thanks to Matt and Cassie Steve, Tom and Jane Spooner, John A. Hamer Law Office and his assistant Sarah Gibbons, the Kangas family, in memory of our dear friend Ken, who would have been delighted to see the splash pad spout water today. The Sertoma Club of Faribault, Rotary Club of Faribault, Lions Club of Faribault, and Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center for a picnic table. Benches, there are still a few available, so if you're interested, see me. But Southern Heights Dental Group, and being announced today, Faribault's own local Edward Jones advisors. Thank you to advisor Jim Harding, Tom Clemmer, Eric Nelson, Greg Lee, and Jake W, because I can't say Womeldorf. But anyway, Jake gave me permission to call him Jake W. Your support for the bench right over here, where former Mayor Brodchick is sitting, is sponsored by them. To all the donors who supported Viaduct Park with $1,000 or more, the Rice County Sheriff's Association, Dr. Robert and Julie Olson, Ruth Hoffmeister and Thomas Kelly, Jessica Kinzer, Paul and Don Panansky, Bo Gayton, the Skip Schwartz family, Diane DeLotte, Father Henry Doyle, and since last fall, 2 new donors, Robert and Maxine Duzbabic, and my friend Elizabeth Paquette. And we're not done yet. This park continues to grow, as Mayor Spooner just alluded to, and just like the community around it. We look ahead to future phases, and we invite others to be part of what comes next, to leave your mark on a place that already means so much to so many. If you want to know more about being part of the next phases, get in touch with the foundation. I'd be happy to dream with you. Today, though, is about celebration. So thank you for being here. Thank you to the Rotary Club. Thank you to our donors, and thank you for helping make Faribault a place where connection, generosity, and joy continue to thrive. It's now my honor to introduce the Rotary Club's current president, Mr. Mark Kenny.
Thank you, Laura, and everyone at the foundation for all that you've done to make this vision become a reality. Thanks to all of the city leaders, former and present, who have had the vision to create such an amazing, beautiful space right here in the heart of the city. This is a great day for Faribault, isn't it? It really is. My name is Mark, and I have the pleasure of serving as the 106th president of the Faribault Rotary Club. And I'm excited to be here today representing the amazing members of this club who for over 100 years have been committed to serving this community in tangible ways. That's over a century of showing up, of lending a hand, of making investments, and attending Wednesday noon meetings with really good lunches. If you're interested in joining this amazing group of leaders that live with a simple motto of service above self, just talk to one of the many Rotarians who are in the crowd right now here celebrating this today. We would love to tell you how to be our guest, but today we're here to celebrate. We're not just cutting a ribbon. We are officially opening a place where kids can laugh, where they can splash, and hopefully come home completely exhausted, right, parents? Completely exhausted. A new splash pad and this park are about so much more than just water and stone. This is a versatile and beautiful space. It's a great place that's now added to the growing list of incredible amenities that our community has. Places like the Aquatic Center, places like Riverbend Nature Center, places like the dozens and dozens of parks all over the community where kids can play, where families can connect and grow and make memories. One of our core values at the Faribault Rotary Club is championing kids and youth of Faribault. And because we believe that when we invest in young people, we are investing in the future of our entire community, and this park is a reflection of that commitment. It's a place where imaginations are going to blossom, where friendships are going to grow, where year-round memories are going to be made. And so Rotary is honored to have helped support this portion of the project and to be on that list of amazing supporters and sponsors who have all donated to make this place a reality. And so from the Faribault Rotary Club and Faribault Rotary Youth Services, we say, may this space be filled with laughter, may it be filled with friendship, may there be plenty of happy splashing for years to come. So let the fun begin, right? Right? Thank you very much. It's my pleasure now to introduce Devin Pawarek, the Recreation Coordinator for the City of Faribault.
Thank you, Mark. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Devin Pawarek, Recreation Coordinator with Faribault Park and Recreation. Some of you may have met Mo at earlier events. She's moved on to a new opportunity, and I'm super excited to be stepping into this role and continuing work here at Viaduct Park. It's exciting to see so many people gathered here today. While today is about turning on the water, it's really about what this space is going to become. A place for families, kids, and neighbors to gather, cool off, and make memories all year long. And we're not just turning on the water and calling it good. We've got a full lineup of programs and events designed to bring this park to life. We're kicking things off with our brand new Summer Splash Pad series. These are free drop-in events for all ages that give families a reason to come back throughout the summer. In June, we'll have the inflatable takeover where kids can jump in the bounce house, battle it out in the Gaga pit, and cool off right here in the splash pad. Next in July, we're bringing the Bubble Blast Bash with giant bubble stations, fun challenges, and a big bubble finale. In August, we'll wrap up with Messy Masterpiece, where kids can get as colorful as they want and then rinse off right here at the splash pad. We're also going to be continuing our Marshmallow Mondays with the summer edition. It's a hands-on, science-inspired program for kids aged 5 to 8. Each session is filled with creative experiments, crafts, and a fun camp-style atmosphere where kids can explore, make new friends, and of course, we'll end each one with a s'more because marshmallows are always in season. And then for those of you who are looking for something a little more relaxed, we're going to be offering Twilight Tuesday Yoga. These evening sessions are all about slowing down, stretching, and resetting after a long day. Whether you're brand new to yoga or have been doing it for years, it's a welcoming, no-pressure space to unwind right here at the park. We're also really excited to be partnering with Heritage Days this summer for a community yard sale right here at Viaduct Park this June. It's a great chance to declutter, find a bargain, and connect with neighbors all in one convenient, high-traffic location. So whether you're here for an event, stopping by on a hot afternoon, or just looking for a place to relax while the kids play, we hope the splash pad becomes a go-to spot for you this summer. Thanks again for being here today. We're excited to get the water flowing and can't wait to see you out here all season long. And here's Rochelle again to wrap things up.
Thank you so much, Devin. All right, so we're entering the fun part of the ceremony, and before we do that, I just wanted to mention real quick, the mayor had talked a little bit about Phase 2. We are excited to announce that Phase 2 will start sometime mid-June. So directly north of us, behind you, you'll start to see construction, and that's a 10,000 square foot refrigerated sheet of ice that will be covered, and the goal is that we'll have that complete for the next ice season. So please keep an eye out for that. We'll have skates to rent, so come on down, enjoy that, and then when it's not cold, we'll have activities underneath the shelter. So without further ado, I'd like to invite any counselors that are here today, including Mayor Spooner, and we're going to get ready to turn on the water, which is, I think, really what we're all here to see today. So everyone together, 3, 2, 1, turn it up. Thank you everyone for coming.